Hi, Isabelle. First off, I wanted to tell you a little bit about our story when we moved to Germany. Um, it was June of this year, and my husband was in Oklahoma, and I was in Oregon, and we were getting ready to PCS to Fort Stewart, Georgia. And my husband called me, and he's like, "Baby, are you sitting down?" And I was like, "Oh no," because us army wives know that if our husband says, "Baby, are you sitting down?" it probably means he's going down range or something's up and we're not gonna like it. So, when I sat down, I was at work and he's like, "We're not going to Georgia." And I was sort of like, "Oh, thank God," because we're from Oregon. And he'd been trying to get stationed at Fort Lewis. And I was thinking, "Oh, thank God we're going to be stationed at Fort Lewis, so close to our family." And then I was like, "We got Fort Lewis, didn't we?" He goes, "No, we're going to Germany." And I immediately started crying. I went into shock. And I cried actually for a few days, I think, because I am like so close to my family and friends over here, and it was just crazy to think that I had to move, to another continent, to another country, and I was scared. I was like, what are we gonna eat, and where are we gonna stay, and do they speak English? And it was just a really hard time for me. And so this happened the end of June. Well, we ended up moving the end of July. And so we had about a month to prepare. My husband got to come home for 4 weeks, so we had very little time to get all of our affairs in order and get movers there and say goodbye to family and friends. And by July 27th, we were on an airplane from Oregon to Germany. And when we came here, we had like $60 in our pocket, and I was scared to death. I didn't know anybody. I didn't know what we were gonna do. I didn't know where we were gonna stay. So we got in there and we did some in processing, and they ended up putting us in like one of the military hotels here. We stayed there for about a week, and in that week, I learned a lot about the country. Most people here do speak English, and that's very, very nice. If they're about under the age of 60, they speak English because it's mandatory teaching in their schools. So everybody speaks English, and of course you have your commissary and your PX over here, so you get all the normal foods. And then we got a stateside phone number on our computer, so we can call the states. So I just wanted to tell you, if things don't work out with the Army and Bruce's injuries, Germany is not bad, and I've made some really good friends over here, and it is beautiful. I mean, we're only like 4 hours from Paris, where we're stationed, and that's awesome. I mean, Germany is like smack dab in the middle of Europe, and there's so much traveling, and there's so many things to see. There's lots of culture, lots of old castles, and it's just wonderful here. And we like it a lot. And the worst part is being away from all our family and friends, but you can go home and visit. And I just wanted to let you know that even if you guys do get stationed here, it's um, it's all gonna be okay because God has a plan for you, and it's wonderful over here. It's beautiful over here. It's a good duty station, and we like it a lot. So hopefully everything does work out, and you guys will be able to stay where you are right now in Washington. But if not, I would love to have you here. You're a sweetheart. I'll talk to you later. Bye.